and welcome back to the madness. Oh, here, let's see if we can do that. There you go. Well, this is the collapsed greenhouse. It wasn't even snowing for maybe 3 hours, and this is what happened. So we're hoping to salvage, which we'll be able to, this part here, this part. So I want to salvage the bottom frame. I'm thinking we'll be able to do that. But Becca's gonna get in here and cut this all to pieces so I can rescue all my stuff. All my seeds are over there. So, yay. So this is what it looks like. At least, all of my stuff doesn't look damaged, so that's good. Hello, okay. It is Tuesday. I know, I didn't do a clip yesterday. I had so much to talk about too. Oh, here, how about we reposition you? It's that damn club. Every time he takes off the club, he knocks my mirror, and then everything's all messed up. Okay. Let's do it a little bit more. I don't like when you can see the windshield wipers. Or the hood of the car, whatever. Okay, I'm a little froggy today, so bear with me. Okay, so this weekend, I'm not going to talk about the stitching, because if you saw the Flosstube, you know all about the stitching that I did this week. Wasn't much, but it's okay, because I got the Florida room done. It is so beautiful. It's so easy to walk in there and at the beginning of the month take the previous month and this month's container and put all the decorations out. I need to find more stuff for spring and summer. I don't have much. I have like St. Patrick's. Okay, this is ridiculous, my throat. St. Patrick's Day and 4th of July, but I don't have if Easter's in April, well then that's taken care of because I have my Easter stuff to put up. But because it was in March, I went to go in the Easter bin and it's all Easter. April. When I went to go put it up and I was like, oh, I know, it's April 15th and I was just putting up April. But that's okay because there's nothing in April or May or June's bins. This is why I need to fully finish some stuff so I can have seasonal stuff that I put up and down and all that stuff. Which John told me, the words I'm telling you. I asked John to help me fully finish some stuff. He's amazing with the glue gun, so that's why I asked him to help. Because I do flat finishes. I don't think it's called a true flat finish, but whatever. I get some kind of frame and do washers where I can click it on and off. So, yeah. Yeah, so I got the Florida room all done. Oh, John has got to get my lights up for the, what is it called? For my seats. Oh, don't get behind my husband. You're going to make him nervous, just like you're making me nervous. Okay, good. Go over. Thank you. Oh, he's going to home base. Home base is right. You turn and, well, you can see it right there if you look. So, yeah, okay. This is going to be the vlog of the ums. Oh my God. Last Saturday. It was Saturday. Because me and my brain, I forgot to put the vlog up on Friday. So Saturday, I was, you know, putting up the vlog. And sometimes I'll listen to all of it. But, I mean, it was so pathetic. I had maybe Monday and Thursday and Friday clips. So I listened to all of Monday. And then, I just, like, fast forward a little. Okay. She's apologizing, so, okay. I don't know if you could see, but I almost got cut off. It's all because of this stupid pickup truck that's going under the speed limits. Okay, so, but when I was, you know, skipping through, I kept hearing, okay, so, I'm like, oh my God. I knew I said it a lot, but I didn't know I said it that much. So I'm sorry if that gets on people's nerves. I don't realize that I'm really doing it until I catch myself, and then, ooh, how about if we not do 8 over when there's a cop right there? That would be nice. I didn't know I was gonna say it. It's like caught in my throat. I have to say it. So, you won't let me say another word. I just thought it was funny when I was editing. I'm like, oh my God. So last night I did the Flosstube, and I love 75% of my picks. Last night, what did I work on? Oh, yes. Patriotic Gnome. Oh my God. I don't know what was wrong with me last night, but I could not count. I was on Zoom with the girls, and I was like, I don't know what happened, but on the one side I counted like really far down. So my hat has an extra, I think it's 3 or 4 stitches taller than it's supposed to be. So I had to fudge it. But I got the banner of the stars done. It was like blue and white stars. Well, it was a border of blue, and then the stars were white. Yes, can you just get out of the way? That would be really thankful. Or I would be really thankful. So then I just had to bring down the red. Okay, Johnny, why don't you get behind me? Because you know I like to be in first. He's got too long of a car. So after I did it, it looks fine. And Danielle was there. She goes, oh, people aren't going to notice it. And if they do, just tell them that the gnome put the hat on so fast that it got all disheveled. There you go. So I was laughing. I'm like, and it's a gnome. His hat doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. These people, I swear. So, he's gonna look cute. I mean, it's a gnome. So, I was just dying. But the reason, I know it's Tuesday and John's coming in. We have a whole bunch of standing sprays. And unfortunately, I cannot fit a lot of standing sprays in my car. But Johnny can. So, he's gonna help me deliver these stands. And then we are going to... We're going to try Home Depot first and see what their seed collection is. We're going to buy seed and potting mix. For the first stage of planting, I like to just buy the potting mix because it's easier. And I don't need a ton of it. So, one small bag will do. So, okay. That's the plans. I will try to come back on tomorrow. All day yesterday, I'm like, oh, I gotta make that vlog. I gotta make that vlog. And it was too short of a trip, so it would have been cut. Okay, guys, see you in the next one. Okay, so this is the Florida room. See how pretty and clean it is? So pretty. Okay, so here's the babies. These are tomatoes. I ran out of trays. I know I did, what, 6 trays of, I don't even remember how many's in there. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4 times 6. So whatever that math is. But they're all happy. And I'll be showing you how they look from, you know, here and there and all the fun stuff. So there they are. It was a lot of work. But we're going to be happy. Hello! It is Wednesday. Got a little confused if it was Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, so I didn't cross stitch last night because we planted the seeds all last night. It took about 2 hours, but it wasn't too bad. It hurt my back though. Oh my God, all that leaning over and yeah. But the night before I did I already come on here and tell you? I think I did. Maybe? No, I don't remember. Yes, because I talked about you would have seen it in the Flosstube. So I guess there's not much to say today. Oh my God. It's gloomy out. It keeps raining off and on. I'm just glad we had beautiful weather yesterday. It was like perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. Oh, you would have already seen the babies because I'm going to put the picture. I did a short little video. I was going to make a video. It was Danielle's suggestion to make a video of us planting. But John was taking a nap and Becca was helping me and she didn't feel like being on camera. So I thought I'd just show you afterwards. But tonight, I'm going to work on one of the walking gnomes. I don't know which one I want to do yet. I don't know. I really should work on the tree, the one that has the less. But then I'm like, oh, but I should work on the one with the most so I can get it done. So I'm going to have to just bring them out and basically see which one calls to me. Oh, I'm supposed to be in this lane. So, yeah. I haven't been watching many court cases. So I can't talk about those. I've been watching 2020. Which is funny. So I'm like in the middle of one that happened like I want to say 2 years ago. But I started going back on RA's channel and watching his older coverage of court because he does the ones that people don't really talk about. I like too because he does
turn left on Roxana Avenue.
Parole hearings and Judge Boyd. And there's another one, I want to say it's in Texas. And oh my God, this courtroom is beautiful. It's got so much wood. Like the court reporter has her own like cube of wood. It's like someone was very crafty in that courtroom.
On the right.
Oh, shoot. No, all I want to do is yawn. But I like that he does different things. He court hops. There's a couple of our favorite judges. So I went back to the beginning. Oh, let me just pause. So what I did was I went to the, let's put it in reverse before we put it in drive, Becky. Okay. What do I like? Oh, I went back at the beginning of his channel. Now he did cover Murdoch. He covered, oh my God, Take Care of Maya, or the Maya, I forgot what they called it. The Netflix was Take Care of Maya. And the Oxford's Mom trial. So those I didn't save because I already watched those. Even though I didn't watch it with him, I was like, not reliving those trials again. But I went back to the very beginning of his trial, or his channel, and started watching the court cases. And right now, I'm in the middle. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep yawning now. It's in Texas. I'm almost positive it's in Texas. Maybe it's not. I don't know now what city it was, state it was. That's gonna bug me. But he was a bird, oh my gosh, words. Let's try this again. He was a border patrol officer, and he killed, I think it's 4 women, and they were prostitutes, and 1 got away. But I was watching 2020, so every so often, like, basically it's 2 times a year, I'll go back to like 2020 and start watching from where I left off, because I don't like watching once a week. I like to binge watch things. It's how I watch all my programs. Any TV, anything, I binge watch. I don't like the day-to-day, the waiting, nothing like that. So, you know, I don't watch what, you know, when I scroll down, I'm not like looking, oh, what cases are coming up. I just scroll down, find the number, push play. Well, it was funny. I don't think it was last night. It was the night before. You know, the new episode starts and John's like, we've seen this one. He does it to me all the time. We've seen this one. I said, there's no way we've seen these. You do not understand how the DVR, oh, it's not even a DVR, Hulu, it's Hulu, how it works. In my phone, I have an app that I can say that I've watched them. So, because Hulu and Peacock are known for this. Well, not Hulu so much. No, yes, Hulu too, because, yes, okay. They weren't bad before. It would keep your progress. So you could see if it was white, then you knew that you watched it. So I found an app where I can mark if I watched it or not. And I'm very mythical. No, not mythical. Very mythical. Ooh. Methodical? I think it's methodical is the word I'm looking for. I make sure that I catch, when I'm done like binge watching, before I go on to a new one, I make sure that I mark where I left off, because in a year or 6 months when I go back to go watch it, I want to know exactly where I left off. I'm just that type of person. I gotta watch all the episodes and in order. I never like to watch out of order. So he's like, seeing this one, I'm like, how many times do I have to explain to you? No, we haven't seen this one. I said, maybe we saw it on Dateline. And I was stitching at the time. So he just saw the one picture and he recognized the girl. And what it was body cam footage. And I'm like, what is this even about yet? They didn't even say what it was about. He's like, but I remember that. I look up, I said, oh my God. And he's like, what? I'm like, this is the case we're watching. Because last week I was like, okay, I need to take a break. And we actually need to watch some TV because I pay for all these damn apps, but I'm not watching the apps. So I told him this week we're just watching TV. I said, this is the case that we're need to catch up on. He's like, I knew it looked familiar. I said, yeah, but every time you say, already seen it, it's like, I explained to you, we've probably seen it on Dateline. Dateline and 2020 do basically the same cases sometimes. But they have different takes. Sometimes I like how 2020 said it. Sometimes I like how Dateline said it. Or produced it, basically. Oh, look at the baby. Can you see the baby? Dear, you're looking up at the sky. The baby. I think that's a Doberman Pinscher. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, I'll be right back. Which, I think we didn't finish that one either, now that I'm thinking about it. I think we went to bed. Because last night I was like, okay, let's watch some. I'm kind of lost where I'm at right now. Oh, I'm on the other side of Gratiot. That's why. Okay. Whew, I can't breathe. So I'm like, oh, I said, do you want to know a spoiler? He's like, sure. I said, he's found guilty. I said, the only reason I know that is because when I was putting so RA is recovery addict. He does crime. Police chases. Like I said, he hops around court. I really enjoy him. And he doesn't have a strong opinion on people, and he wasn't a lawyer himself, so he doesn't say objection, objection, objection all the time. So we're not going into that. But anyways, when I was loading them into a playlist, I guess is the best way to say it, from, the very the very beginning of his channel till now, when I was putting them out, saving them to a playlist, that's what it's called, not loading them in. Oh my God. It was like, I don't know, 20 videos later, and I saw his face again. I'm like, what? And then I see sentencing. I'm like, well, spoiler. He was found guilty. John had a laugh out of that because I hate spoilers. Well, unless I ask for them, I don't want to know. I mean, there's some times where I just want to Google and find out all the information, but sometimes there's not, So, are we going to make the light? Are we going to make it? We're going to make it. Yay. Okay. Yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life. Watching 2020 and doing things. I'm just so glad. You don't know what a big relief it is that the seeds are planted. The Florida room is spotless. I mean, sure, it's packed, but it's organized, and I can get in there and get whatever I want. Now, I really, my tongue is just not working today. I really want to get the the former greenhouses ready and prepped, so when it is time to put in the seeds, it's not going to be such a hassle. And I want to set up where my potatoes are going to be. I'm going to put plastic down. Then I'm going to put that black fabric that's supposed to keep weeds out. And then John's going to build me a border around it. And then I have these bricks that our fire pit is made out of. They're landscaping bricks from my mom's old house that we brought with us. And each, the best way I can explain it is it's a tub that I grow my potatoes in. Last year Michael sold them, and they're these fun colors, and they're perfect for growing potatoes in. I just need to drill a couple more holes so it no, I don't. I forgot. I have the holes where, yeah, where you can see it drain. Anywho, words. So I want to get that all organized. So when it's time to plant, I can just plant and not have to do all that extra work, which next year we won't have to do all this extra work because it will be set up. And I already have a place too where I'm gonna so after I harvest everything, and I'm gonna show you guys all this, I'm gonna make a spot. It's in between the fence. It's behind the garage. It's in between the fence and the what we used to call greenhouse 2. There's this perfect spot where I can put some tarps down. Grass never grows there, so it's not like I'm gonna be ruining grass because we've never gotten grass to grow there anyways. I'm going to put down the tarps that I have in greenhouse 2 anyways. I'm just gonna move them on the other side, and so when I'm done harvesting all the vegetables, then I can dump that dirt, make them a pile of dirt, so next year when it's time to plant, I can just get the peat moss, the manure, or compost, same thing. And there's one other thing. It's the white little balls. I can't think of what it's called. Perlite, I think is what it's called. Perlite, and then my dirt from last year. Then you mix it all up and you have fresh homemade potting soil, basically. And then you got to put in, which stinks so bad. Oh my God. If you guys could smell this, you'd be like, that's disgusting. But you put in, I think it's worm meal, lime, Epsom salt, and there's one other one that I cannot think of. Except for the Epsom salt, the lime is not too bad. It does stink, but it's not that bad. Where am I going? Did I not even put... I'm just going my own little way here. I didn't write that one down either. Oh my gosh, I'm failing. Hold on. 1:56 p.m. So, oh God, it stinks so bad. It just, I'm not looking forward to that. Bone meal is the other one. Yep. Oh, okay, that was my work. Of course, it's 2:02, and get a phone call saying, oh, did you know you had another one? Of course, going to Clinton Township, I didn't even ask him what zip code. It's like, what the, whatever. Then I called John. He's like, they didn't tell me when I called my trips in 10 minutes ago. Like, it probably came over the last freaking minute. I'm like, so mad. Anywho, so yeah, I want to get the garden all ready so when it's time to plant, I can just plant. Oh, what I was going to say is sometime this week, though, I want to get the collapsed greenhouse number 2 all cleaned up because, yeah, that's a pain. Everything's like thrown around and everything. Because then once the snow collapsed it, then it got big holes, and then March's wind, it's like someone went in there and was like a Tasmanian devil. Like, how the hell did all this get like thrown around that bad? So, it's kind of a mess. It's an easy cleanup though. It's just, John's got to cut the bars away so I can actually get under there, because I was trying to do it with the collapsed part still hanging down, and it's like, it's too hard to like lift that up and try to get a chair out at the same time. Doing it by myself, it was like very frustrating. The chairs are all tipped over. Everything is just...
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 22617 Garfield.
Well, only one chair's tipped over. But it just feels like it's too much for me to do by myself. Even if he just cuts the top part off, then I'll be able to do it by myself. I just can't lift and pull at the same time. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go, and I will come on tomorrow and tell you if I got anything done. Hello! It is Friday, and today's a special day. Today is my 5th year anniversary of being on YouTube. Yay! Okay, so I forgot to do a clip yesterday. But on Wednesday night, I worked on the walking Christmas bundle gnomes, however you want to say it. I worked on the one with the tree. That had the less amount, let me get rid of this gum. That had the less amount of stitches. So I figured I would give that some love. And then, so I was thinking yesterday that taking projects to work just doesn't work. It's not comfortable stitching in here. My tablet kept falling, and it's just a pain in the butt. So I decided, oh, I gotta fix my mirror and then fix you guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, why is my mirror? There we go. Okay. So, I was thinking yesterday, because the one time I get done with work and my last delivery is 2 streets away from my house is the day Becca wanted to take me out to dinner and just have a girls' night and talk. So she got off at 3 o'clock, so I decided, okay, I'm just going to go up to her work and just sit in the parking lot and stitch. Well, I get all ready to stitch and my tablet's dead. I'm like, oh my God. And there was no easy way to charge it while stitching. So I was like, oh, well, I need floss anyways. I had my list of floss that I needed. So I plug in the tablet to charge, and I do my shopping, and I come out, and I still have like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if I can get any stitches in. By the time I got everything set up, I had like 5 minutes to stitch. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. So I was sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I need to stop worrying and taking this to work, because taking it to work, I am getting nowhere with it. So what I've decided is that it's going to be the bedroom stitching. So each day I get up about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I'm weird. I don't like to just, when I'm awake and ready to start my day, when I'm ready to leave my room, let's put it that way. I forgot to hit go. I like to take a shower right away. I don't like going to sit out in the living room until I've taken a shower, because when I don't go take a shower right away, it's like, oh, I should get up and take a shower. Oh, I should go take a shower. And I'm not relaxed because I keep thinking, well, I should just go take a damn shower.
Turn right at the traffic light.
She's going to be annoying for a minute. So when I wake up, I don't want to get up right away because I'm nice and cozy. So I usually play on my phone and watch YouTube. And I like watching YouTube in my bedroom because I can listen to it on times 2.0. Double speed. Oh my God, words. And in the bedroom, it doesn't crackle or make the voice distorted. In the living room, it'll play good for a little bit, and then you have to rewind a second, and then it'll fix itself. You're good for about 5 minutes. You have to rewind a second, or you hear it's like, oh my God, I can't. So I decided that I'm going to move all of my what I was calling AM stitching into the bedroom, and we've tested out yesterday too. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of time every single night. What am I talking about? Or whatever words. Every night around 9:30, 10 o'clock, John goes, can we just go lay down? Because of his hernia, it's easier for him to lay down and get comfortable because he can prop pillows and stuff. So he lays in bed, and then I'm in my chair bed. There was air quotes with that too. So I'm in my chair, and we watch TV, and then we go to bed. So I was like, Johnny, does this light bother you? He's like, no. I said, what if I wake up before you and I turn on the light? Is that light gonna bother you? He's like, no. I'm like, bet. So I couldn't do it today because I had to wake up at 7:20 and get into the shower to be to work on time. So, to get back out, we had to go in early there's a whole bunch of orders, whatever. It's not like I punch in, but Becca had to punch in. So we had to get at the shop by 8 o'clock to load, so then she could be dropped off at work. So I didn't get to test it out today.
In 1/2 mile, turn right
Oh,
on
great.
East 11
Vivianos
Mile
is here. Is it the mean guy? He yells at me for not pulling over, but he's not pulled all the way over either. Okay, I'll be right back. Yep, it was the mean guy. He doesn't like women, I think. I think that's what it is. Or he just doesn't like other florists because, they're the best, whatever. But I actually snapped back at him. He was like, don't put anything on there. I have a casket spray. I said, I wasn't going to put anything on there. He goes, well, you know that's only for casket spray. I said, sir, I've been doing this for over 25 years. I know how to deliver flowers, and I know where to put them. Idiot. You've probably been there like 4 years. Whatever. It's been about 4 years that I've seen him around, so. Okay, we're not having a bad date today. We're not having a bad date today. Yeah, so anyways, John wanted to go to bed. I said, yep, let's go. Which was perfect because we were all getting off of Zoom at that time, so he scared the hell out of me too. Because I get all my stuff organized. I had to redo my cart and everything. Because I have one of those
turn left
IKEA carts. Well, it's Amazon, but when you say a IKEA cart, you know what it looks like. It's a 3-tray cart. So I got that all organized, rearranged, so now my projects will be up there neatly and I can just grab them. So okay, where am I going?
In 1/2 mile, turn right on East 11 Mile Road.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get on the expressway. Whenever it's raining, 94 is a very bad expressway.
Turn right after the CVS pharmacy.
I've been on it twice when it was raining and I was almost in a car accident. It was awful. The car flipped over. So I don't know if you noticed when I'm on the expressway, there's a cement barrier that, you know, divides
right
the
traffic light.
One side going, what would that be? That would be the north and what? North and south is how that one runs. It flipped over the cement wall and then flipped back over. It came right at me, and then I slammed on my brakes and it went up the other wall. It was very scary. And that freeway likes to flood too. So that's why there's so many accidents, because there's not good drainage there. And there's people hydroplane, I think is the word. And it's one of those very oily expressways. So anywho, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I didn't want to go on the expressway. So anyways, we're sitting there, I'm stitching, John's playing on his phone. I said, can we just finish? We have On Patrol Live from 2 weeks ago, Friday, that we still have to watch. And then we have to watch Saturday and last weekend's. And then today, it's on again. So I'm like, can we just please finish this one episode? He said, yeah. And then I started cross-stitching. And I said, so John, is this light gonna bother you? Nothing. And he's got his back towards me. And I'm like, he was just talking to me. So I got paranoid that, you know, he passed away. Is the best way I can explain it. Jump out of my bed, and because I'm looking to see, is his chest rising? Well, it wouldn't be his chest, but when someone's, I can see the covers move with it, you know, and nothing's happening. I jump out of bed and I touch him. He was in such a deep sleep. He jumped. I scared him. He's like, what happened? What happened? And I'm like, you scared me. I thought you were fucking dead. And he's like, what? I said, it was 2 minutes ago that we had a conversation. Then I asked you, okay, because I readjusted the light is what happened. I said, I asked you if the light's gonna bother you. You're not answering me, and I can't see that you're breathing. And he's just looking at me like, what? didn't you wake me up, you know? And I said, John, it's been 2 minutes. So, he tells me, yeah, it's fine, and the light's not gonna bother him. And I said, are you just going to sleep right now? And he's like, yeah. And I, unpaused On Patrol Live, and I said, look, see, I'm not lying. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I said, and you suck. You suck. You can just lay down and be at a dead sleep in 3 minutes? He's like, I'm tired. I'm like, I wish I could just lay my head down and just be out. Oh my God. My heart was beating so fast. I said, you scared me. You scared me so bad, Johnny. Don't do that. He goes, what, you thought I just died right then? I'm like, yes! Hence me jumping up and touching you. I said I came over to the bed and I kept looking. Nothing was moving. So then I touched you. And then you scared me because you jumped. It was so pathetic. It was funny, but like, oh my God. So anyways, I got 500 stitches in. I did 200. I think it was more like 250 with the girls. And then I finished off, I was working on the fence on the cottages August. So I'm trying not to yawn. That's why I keep getting quiet. I'm like holding it in, because if I start yawning, then I can't stop yawning, and it's too damn early to start yawning. So I was very excited that it worked. You know, I was able to get some good stitching in. So when I was at Michael's waiting for Becca to come out, I ordered myself another stand for a tablet to be in my bedroom. Now I have 3 of them. And I bought a Bluetooth mouse for that tablet. It's just so much easier to use a mouse to mark off. So I'm quite happy. Now if I could just get another tablet and a stand and have the girls for Zoom. When I don't want to be in the living room. It's just because of YouTube. I like how my TV in the bedroom plays YouTube. Turn right on top for but when he went to bed, I put on a book, and it was so nice to be able to just stitch and listen to a book. I think that's why I got so much stitching done. But I didn't even plan on stitching when I went into the bedroom. I just planned on getting it all set up and then going to bed, because when Topher, okay, I just went there yesterday. That's weird. I'm almost positive that's where I went yesterday. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, and it said leave on porch, which I left by the side door. Who knows? Yeah, so once I got everything organized, I'm like, well, let me just see if this lighting... I think I need to get a better pair of glasses, though, for in the bedroom. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just put a what, it was like 40 more stitches. Because I think I was at 259 when I went into the bedroom. So I'm like, I'll just get it to 300. And then before you know it, I was at 413. I'm like, shit, I think if I finish off the fence, that might just get me to 500. I was 8 stitches short. I'm like, okay, I'm just putting 8 stitches in the grass and then I am going to bed. Because by then it was 12:30. I'm like, oh, I gotta get to bed. If I'm getting up at 7:30, I need to get to bed now. But yeah, that was my day. And I'm like super excited. Oh, I talked to Becca about Pokemon and not having the goal for Christmas. She's like, I didn't set that goal. You set that goal. And she's like, I don't want you to pick it up because you have to. I want you to pick it up because you want to. And she goes, and I don't want what happened to me happen to you. And I'm like, what was that? She goes, it became a job and I just gave up on cross stitching because it felt like a job. And I was like, oh, okay. But she still does my back stitching. So, yay, yay. I think I might get off of here and hopefully I can get this all put together. And by the time I get home, hopefully it's uploaded and I can go on my tablet to finish putting it all together and doing the end cards and all that fun stuff. And then get it up to you guys early. That is the plan. Let's hope the plan sticks. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.